Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Florida Panthers Daily. The Florida Panthers recently just announced that there's going to be new private group spaces at Ameren Bank Arena. Those group spaces are going to be called Lord Stanley's Loft and also the SeatGeek Sunset Terrace. So these group spaces are starting at just 70 guests, which is a ton of people. You can enjoy inclusive food, beverage, and your own inclusive seating. This is really exciting. It's a part of the new renovations that are going to be experienced at Ameren Bank Arena this year, and then also specifically in the years to come when they're really going to be going and changing kind of like the floor plan of everything on that upper deck, and kind of like that facade area. So really exciting new private group spaces coming to Ameren Bank Arena. If you guys are interested, make sure you guys just go to amerenbankarena.com or floridapanthers.com. But it's exciting to see that as the team's winning, there's new enhancements and improvements to Ameren Bank Arena, and the fan experience is going up as well. So super exciting to hear that. Like I said, if you guys have any more information, just go to the floridapanthers.com and you'll be able to go and get some more information about that group spacing there. Also, something that's been super exciting is everybody that is on the Florida Panthers gets what's called their Cup Day. So they have the Stanley Cup and they get to go and take the Stanley Cup wherever they would like. Some people take it back to their hometown. Some people take it on vacation. If you're Evan Rodriguez, you take it to Disney World. Sam Bennett recently had his Cup Day, and it was super cool because he has a great organization called Benny's Buddies, which he goes and it helps out the Humane Society and adopting dogs and cats, and that's where he went and he spent his Cup Day. He took the Stanley Cup to the Humane Society. And really what that does, obviously the animals aren't going to really know the Stanley Cup from just another trophy, but I think it's really cool because number one, it brings people to the Humane Society because they're going to want to see the cup, and number two, it brings news and attention to his organization and the Humane Society, to really go and get people aware of what's going on with some of these animals and how they are able to help, which is really, really exciting. It's something that, Sam Bennett didn't have to do. He could have went and had a big party with the Stanley Cup. He could have done a plethora of different things, but kudos to Sam Bennett for what he did, bringing the Stanley Cup to the Humane Society, bringing attention to that, and awareness to that, and Sam Bennett again. These Florida Panthers continue to be phenomenal on the ice as well as off the ice, which is just it's not surprising at all. In other news, some player transaction news is the Florida Panthers have signed 3 players to a pro tryout. So what a pro tryout is it really isn't a a specific contract to be a part of the organization. It's kind of like if you guys ever know college athletics, it's like a preferred walk on. It's like, hey, we're not gonna really pay you any money to be on the team, or you don't have a secure spot, but we think you're better than nothing in regards to depth, so might as well come in and try out for the team. And there's 3 guys that have done that. Ben Harper, 1 year to a professional tryout. Tyler Mott, which is a forward, 1 year to a professional tryout. His last team was the Red Wings. Ben Harper's last team was the Rangers. And then Noah Gregor, another forward, his last team was the Sharks. Panthers signed 3 guys basically to hey, come and do a pro tryout. Let's see what you can do. Maybe you can provide some depth in the minors. Maybe eventually you can go, and depending on injuries, maybe see some time on the pro level. But that is what the Panthers transactions have been recently. I know the season is going to be starting. Preseason it's going to be starting here in the next 4 or 5 days. So some different exciting transaction moves by the Florida Panthers, but a little update on some new player signings. And now, love this game right here. But what is more likely? Now, this is a really interesting one because these 2 guys have gone back and forth in the past recent years. So in 2023, we had Carter Verhaeghe finishing with 34 goals and Sam Bennett finishing with 20. So really what it is what's more likely to happen in 25-26. Does Sam Bennett finish with more goals, or does Carter Verhaeghe finish with more goals? Kind of go back a little bit to the 23-24 season. So that's when we won our first Stanley Cup. You have Carter Verhaeghe finishing with 34, Sam Bennett finishing with 20. So you're like, okay, Carter Verhaeghe a substantial amount of more goals than Sam Bennett. Fast forward to this past regular season, and you have Sam Bennett finishing with 25 goals, and Carter Verhaeghe had a really down year with only 20 goals. So Bennett goes from 20 to 25. Verhaeghe takes a big step back, 34 to 20. So in total, you have 54 to 45 over the past 2 years, Carter Verhaeghe with a slight advantage, but that doesn't mean nothing. What's more likely, Sam Bennett or Carter Verhaeghe to have more goals this year? I think it's going to be Sam Bennett just sign an extension. He's kind of happy with that. I think he's focused on doing other things, being a great player in the playoffs. I think it's more likely that Carter Verhaeghe is going to finish with more goals. I think that he is going to go and he's going to look in the mirror and be like, all right, number one, 20 goals with how much I'm getting paid is I need to step up my production. That's not normally what I do. And Carter's just a natural born goal scorer. I think he's going to have a really great rebound year this year. I think he's going to play a lot better, and his stats are going to reflect that. I also think if you look at the 2 years between the 45 and the 54, even Carter had more goals over the course of 2 years, even though he had less goals last year and he had a really down year. I think he's going to have a bounce back year compared to last year. He's going to finish with more goals than Sam Bennett. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you guys enjoy these videos, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys watching. Have a great rest of your day, and go Cats.